Hey folks, this is Sean Kirkham from Sean Kirkham Music. Today we're going to go over a new pedal that arrived today. I got a surprise in the mail, and it was from Wampler, the guys that build these pedals right in the USA. So this is the Wampler Tumnus. This is a Klon style clone that Wampler came up with. It's one of the better clones on the market, from what I've been told. But we're gonna put it to its test today here, and we're gonna compare it against three affordable, what I call affordable pedals that are down here. And we'll show you a little bit more of that in a minute. But we're gonna unbox this Wampler to show you what's in the box. So as we open it up, it's all bubble wrapped. We're gonna pull it out here, unwrap it. So it comes in this really cool bag here. Nice soft velvety style drawstring bag. Has Wampler's name on there, the logo. And as we open it up, inside the bag, we actually have the Wampler Tumnus. So again, this is a clone, or a Klon style clone. Looks like it has the gain knob at the right there. The looks like, what's the next knob there? Trying to read it here. It says treble. So we have a treble knob over there. And then we have a volume knob here. The on and off switch. Of course, we have our input, our output, and a 9-volt adapter goes up here. So we're going to put this again. We're going to test this against some of the other pedals here that we have in this lineup here to test today. So we're going to put it up against three other pedals. This is the Sonicake Trio Rider. I've done a review on that before. I'll put a link down below in the description so you can go check out that. These are the Mosky clones of the Klon. There's the Silver Horse and the Golden Horse. And I have both of those on the videos, but I'll put the link down below so you can go check out that video as well. But we're going to test this Tumnus, and we're going to put it up against these three, see how they all sound. We're going to use our little 5-watt Legato amp that we've been using on some other videos. Not the greatest sounding amp, but it does a pretty good job. It's not too bad. Hopefully it'll do some justice so that you can hear some of these. Maybe we'll do another video in the future, and we'll hook it back up to our Fender Champion amp. Champion 100 amp, and maybe we'll get a little bit better quality sound for you to hear. But for now, we're going to use this setup, and we'll see how it sounds. So stay tuned for that. We'll be right back. Oh, and before we get going, there's some other goodies in the box here too. So we have a couple stickers. We have a Wampler Pedals Tone Chaser certified sticker. We have the Wampler logo in silver with a black out. What is it called? Not an out, but like the outside of it, right, is all black. Pretty cool. We have the little feet that you can put on the bottom there, the little rubber feet. Currently, I'm not going to put that on until I decide whether I want to leave it on or off my pedal board. We do have a pick that came with it. So we have a cool little guitar pick from Wampler. We'll use that for our demos today just to see how it plays on our guitar. It seems to me like it's maybe a medium to a heavy, might be on the heavy side, but that's what's in there. And then we also have, looks like a manual in here, if I can get it out of the box. Give me 1 second. There we go. So we have a Tumnus Wampler manual. It tells you about it, how to register, and I believe it's going to tell me some settings in here, I hope. Let's see. No, I don't see any settings in it, unfortunately. That's too bad. It doesn't tell you a little bit more about it. But I think we can download the a manual online that tells you a little bit more about the product. But yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. It does have settings on the left-hand side. I missed it. So it tells you about the volume that controls your output. The gain is going to be the amount of gain that's applied to the signal path. Turning the gain control clockwise will increase the amount of gain in the circuit. The treble knob will adjust the amount of treble, clarity, in a signal. You turn it clockwise for more treble. The power button, this pedal was designed around the usage of a 9-volt power source to avoid damage to the pedal. Do not exceed the 9.6 volts. Do not use the center pin positive adapters, and do not use AC power. Using an incorrect power adapter can lead to damage and will void your warranty. So make sure you use the right stuff if you get this pedal. That way you're not voiding your warranty at all. It does draw approximately 21 milliamps. So if you have 100 amps or more, you're good to go. So yeah, this is going to be the Wampler Tumnus, and we're going to be right back once we get it all hooked up, and we'll let you hear how everything sounds. All right, so we're going to start off, and I'm going to play my clean tone. I have everything hooked up to the amp there, and we're going to hear the clean tone first, and then we're going to go through the line here from the Golden Horse over here on the right to the Silver Horse to the Trio Rider, and then to the Tumnus. We'll let you hear what it sounds like. Currently, I'm going to set everything. I don't have it all set up to 12 o'clock, so let me do that real quick. Get everything at 12 o'clock so you can hear what they all sound like at the 12 o'clock position. And then we'll get started here. So there we go. Everything looks like it's pretty close to 12 o'clock. Make sure knobs are as close to 12 as possible. And need to adjust this one over here a little bit. This one needs to be adjusted just a little. We're pretty close. We're not too far off. So again, here's my clean tone that I'm going to play first, and then we'll go from the Golden Horse to the Silver Horse to the Sonicake Trio Rider to the Wampler Tumnus. So here's my clean tone. All right. So we're going to let you hear what the Golden Horse sounds like, everything at the 12 o'clock position. You just heard my clean tone, so now we're going to hear what it sounds like with the Mosky Golden Horse at 12 o'clock. All right, we'll turn on the Silver Horse. I'm just going to show you what this little toggle switch up here does. It's called the voice switch. So in the up position, they all sound very similar. When it goes down, to me, it sounds a little bit less grit in it. So we're going to hear that right now. One other thing you notice is the volume on it. Let me just play this real quick again. So compared to the Golden Horse, if I leave it in this position, it's going to sound close to what the Golden Horse is doing. So I'm going to leave it there for now just for comparisons. But realize it does give you a volume boost if it's down, plus it gives you a little less grit to it. So if you want a cleaner boost sound, then you want this in the down position for that cleaner boost sound. Next, we're going to go to the Trio Rider, which is by Sonicake. This one has also a toggle switch. The upper position is supposed to be very similar to a Silver Horse. The next position below is supposed to be similar to a Golden Horse. And then if you go to the third position, it's an R, and they have what is actually called a red horse or red centaur for the Klon. So those three are the silver, the gold, and the red centaurs, the Klon sounds that you can get. We're going to leave it on the silver for now, so it should be very similar to what you just heard on that one. And then we'll play the Tumnus here in just a second. So here's the Trio Rider. We'll let you hear the Silver Horse real quick again. So if you notice, there was a huge volume boost on the Trio Rider, so it has more volume in that 12 o'clock position compared to the first two. And of course, it had less grit to it, so less gain. It's a cleaner sound. It's much louder on that Silver Horse position. We're going to compare that to the Tumnus here. So here we go. Here's the Tumnus. So there's a little bit of grit in the Tumnus at this position. It's really a definite boost in volume for the middle position on all dials. So we're going to play a little bit with each one of the knobs here as we go down, and then I'll also show you the Trio Rider one more time on both the golden and the red sound, just so you hear the difference between that and the silver sound on there. So here's the Tumnus. We're going to turn up the gain. We're going to compensate by turning the volume down, otherwise it's going to be extremely loud. Really nice boost here for this particular pedal. So here's the 3 o'clock position on the gain and the 9 o'clock position on the volume. So definitely more grit as you hear the gain knob. As you see the gain knob going up, you hear more grit to it. So you hear that more of a grit that's in there, and it gives you that real nice gain sound that you're looking for in this type of a pedal. So we'll do the same thing over here. We're going to turn up the gain to the 3 o'clock position, just like we have on the Tumnus. We're going to turn the volume down to the 9 o'clock position on the Trio Rider. Let me play the Tumnus one more time, and then we'll let you hear the Trio Rider. And now the Trio Rider. So, as I was saying, the Tumnus, the Wampler Tumnus, has more of a cleaner boost sound. It definitely has the grit there, but it definitely has a clean boost as well, which is really nice. The Trio Rider has more gain. It does boost your volume a little bit. However, it's a lot more grittier if you're looking for that type of sound. That's what that would do at that particular position. Now we're going to let you hear the difference between the Tumnus and the Silver Horse. We're going to put the Silver Horse again. Output or your volume control is going to be at 3 o'clock. Or sorry, 9 o'clock. Your gain is going to be at the 3 o'clock position. And we're going to play the Tumnus first. And now, the Silver Horse. So one thing I noticed right off the bat is, again, there's a little more grit in the Silver Horse at this position. However, the Tumnus still holds a really nice sound for the boost. The Silver Horse goes way down in volume when we put the knob at the 9 o'clock position. So we're going to do again the Tumnus, and we're going to compare it to the Golden Horse over there. So one more time, here's the Tumnus. now the Golden Horse. We're going to turn that, have the same settings here. So again, just like the Silver Horse, the Golden Horse has a little more grit than the Tumnus at this position. However, the volume goes way down on that. The Tumnus seems to have that nice grit and volume boost at the same time. So far, as far as, you know, winning for the sound, it depends on what you want for a grit sound. If you want a dirtier sound at this position, any one of these three on the right are a little bit dirtier than the Tumnus. However, the Tumnus has the best clean boost to it. So it does give you that grit, but it also gives you a very nice clean boost if you're looking for that. We're going to try one more where we're going to max out the gain. We're going to leave the volume where it's at. We're going to do max on that one, max on this one, and max on the Golden Horse. We'll start off, since we have the Golden Horse on, we'll start off right there. So there you have it. There's the comparison with all four of these pedals. Let me know what you think about these. Which one did you like? Did you like one more than the other? If so, which one out of the four did you like? Do you own any of these pedals? Let me know if you own any of these. I know a lot of people I've spoken to that do gigs out in the professional world, they tend to have a Tumnus, but some people will actually take a Trio Rider or maybe the Mosky pedals with them as well. The downfall with these other three pedals is they're made of lesser quality parts. So breaking down is probably a lot easier for those to break down on you in the middle of a gig. So again, you know, for price point of those three, you could buy an extra one so you have it on hand just in case they do break. The Tumnus is a little more expensive. However, it's really solid quality. It's made here in the United States. Brian Wampler does a great job. I want to also mention that these Brian and his team, he has another gentleman over there named Richard. They actually sent this pedal to me to do a demo for you guys and let you see what I think of it and review it, you know, compared to some of these other pedals. I really like this pedal. Not just because it's a Wampler or a Tumnus or it costs more or anything like that. But what I really like about it is you hear that grit, but you also have a really nice clean boost going along with it. So that does a really nice job. I think this pedal right here and maybe the Trio Rider of those four pedals, these two right here, especially the Tumnus, with that extra clean boost, is, you know, it's gonna make you stick out if you're doing your solo work and you're using these pedals for solos. So you know, any four of these are great buys. The Mosky pedals, they run about $30 to $40 roughly. The Trio Rider, I think, is a little more. I think it's around $40 to $50. The Tumnus comes in, I believe, at $149 is the price. So, yeah, I'll have links where you can pick these up. I'm going to have one specifically for Wampler's website, and appreciate if you'd use that link to get out there. And if you do decide to purchase one, hey, let them know that you saw this video from Sean Kirkham Music, and this was what made you decide that you want to get one of these. I'm sure Brian and the team would love to hear from you. You know, if you mention my name, you know, it's going to be nice for my channel. It's going to add a little bit of legitimacy to the channel, that we're in here for the long run, and we're willing to take anybody's pedals and view them, demo them, let you hear them, play them a little bit. I'm going to be using this one this weekend. I'm going to be actually recording a song here in my house for a project that I'm working on, and you'll hear this one in that project coming up this weekend. Again, you know, the other 3 pedals, I'll leave some Amazon affiliate links, and you can get any one of those other 3 at Amazon. I would sure appreciate if you would use my affiliate link. That's going to help my channel out a little bit. It's going to give us a little bit of kickback. It's not going to cost you any more money than it would cost you on any other website, you know, that you can find those pedals. But it does help me out tremendously, and I sure appreciate if you use those links. Again, if you decide to get this one, please go out to Brian's website and purchase it there. But, you know, make a comment that you saw it here at my channel at Sean Kirkham Music, and just let him know that we appreciate him sending this to us, and we're glad that you made a choice to purchase this from him. So that would be great feedback to give to him, and also helps out our channel again. Just talking about helping out the channel, I sure wish you guys would hit that subscribe button down below. I know a lot of you come out and view the videos all the time, which is great, and I sure appreciate that. Besides watching the videos, you know, if we can get the link or the subscribe button clicked, that's going to help us get to where we really need to be with this channel. It's going to help our channel grow. It's going to be more visibility to other people that are looking for stuff like this and stuff that you guys watch. So I sure would appreciate it if you help us out by doing that. You know, speaking of subscribing, go ahead and hit that like button on the video. That's going to help us out. You know, that'll be part of the algorithm that YouTube uses to get the video where it needs to be, so other people do see this video. Again, leave a comment. Leave me a comment about what you liked about these pedals. Maybe something if you didn't like the pedal, and you know, what was it that you either liked or didn't like about it. You know, each one has its own little niche, right? Again, you know, I'm favoring this Tumnus probably first, the Trio Rider second, and then the Moskys both come in really at almost a tie for me. The only difference being is on the Silver Horse. Again, if I put this down in the lower setting, it's closer to a cleaner boost or a cleaner sound. It's probably going to sound a lot closer to the Tumnus, and you know, with the cleaner boost on it. But again, volume, the way it's set and everything, obviously you could hear that the Tumnus had a little more volume, which was really nice. You don't have to put any other boosts on either end of the Tumnus to get it more boost out of it. Or, sorry, not the Tumnus, but the Silver Horse. You know, if you go with the Tumnus option, you got everything you need right here in this one pedal for your boost sound, as well as the Klon clone sound. So again, my name's been Sean Kirkham. Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you on the next video, and keep playing out there. Keep strumming.